Hey everyone, it's Monday, June 23rd, and these are the Amazing Word Games. Let's get directly into it with Hank 5, Puzzle 687. Alright, longer words today. 3 7s, a 6, and a 5. Let's do RST, no S. Alright. N, L. Sure. Alright, this is thrill. Thrill. Delight. Enchant. Charm. And bewitch, I believe. Yeah, just excite. Make someone happy. Captivating. Top 10%, 95% solve rate. I'd hope so. Okay. Alright, probably everybody missed the S and then didn't miss anything after it. Cool. Alright, let's move on to sports connections. Try and keep this under 25 minutes, let's say. So maybe a half hour. So sports connections, here we go. Triathlon, tripping, skateboarding, jazz, Panthers, field hockey, Pelicans, Renegades, Roughnecks, handball, defenders, back pass, badminton, Timberwolves, offside, and Hornets. Okay, for a second there I thought Renegades and Roughnecks were lacrosse teams, but they still might be. Tripping, offside, handball, and back pass. Different offenses in soccer. Something I call every single time I referee a game. Yeah, okay. Skateboarding, triathlon, badminton, and field hockey. Olympic sports, I guess. Okay. The Pelicans, the Jazz, the Timberwolves, and the Hornets are all NBA teams. But Panthers and Hornets are both North Carolina teams. Charlotte Hornets, Carolina Panthers. New Orleans Pelicans, Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, I think I have to try the basketball teams first, but I doubt this is a category. Yeah, I'm not going to try it. Okay, so Panthers and Hornets. Let's go with Roughnecks and Defenders. But no, I have to do this. Sorry. NBA teams. Yeah. NBA teams that haven't won a championship. Okay. And I think these are lacrosse teams. UFL teams. Okay, I don't follow that. Alright. Yeah, lacrosse is probably a bit of a niche sport too much for this. So, very cool. Let me know how you did, and let's move on to letter loop. Alright, puzzle 500. Big day. Alright, let's see what they have for us. So we have T-O-R-E-O-R-F-E. Rodeo. No, there's no D. Forte. No. Rotor. No. Refer and rotor. Two palindromes. Okay. 32 seconds. 43 people have played with an average stall time of 1:34. So I'm ahead of the game today. Cool. Very nice. All right, let's move on to word salad. Our category today is words found before town, puzzle 480. So it's by Samuel. So blank town, ghost town, coastal town, sleepy town. Oh. Chinatown. Yeah. Okay, something before China. So it's got to start with A or C. Hometown. Okay. Hmm. Three and five is interesting. One horse town. That's exactly what it is. One horse town. Very nice. Okay, that helps. Tinseltown. All right, and Cape Town. Yeah, South Africa. Okay, I wouldn't have guessed that anytime soon. Okay, let's go on to Canuckle. All right, we'll start with Maple as we do. And it is Monday, so we'll do the Canuckle Plus as well. So we have L and E out of position. Let's flip those around with a bit of maybe a rabble. Okay, E is there, L is not last. Okay. Well, why did I guess rabble? The A wasn't... Okay. Mistake on my part. Okay. Could be a plural. Holes. Okay. O first or O last? Owlet. Something about you know, hatching babies. Okay. All right. An owlet is a young or baby owl in Canada. They can be found in forests from coast to coast. One common Canadian species, the great horned owl, raises owlets that leave the nest early, long before they can fly. These brave little branchers hop from limb to limb, practicing balance and strength while their parents continue to feed and protect them in the wild Canadian forests. Awesome. Very nice. Let's do Canuckle Plus. There we go. 6 or 7 today. 7. All right, well, let's do, let's keep with tickles for some reason. Okay, so T, I, and E are out of position. Let's end this ITE. See what that looks like. Granite. It's possible. Let's do granite. No. Okay. Some progress though. Something like this. What's that going to look like? Let's just do a filler word. It's probably the best way to do it. Can I get T and I in there? Maybe. Filthy. Not long enough. Filther. No. How about pouched? Whatever. All right. So. Oh, Mountie. All right. There we go. The Mountie is one of Canada's most iconic symbols, short for Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP. Mounties have served as Canada's national police force since 1873. Originally created to bring law and order to the Western Territories, the RCMP became known for their striking red serge uniforms, wide-brimmed Stetson hats, and steadfast motto, Maintien le droit, uphold the right. Today, Mounties serve communities across the country and across the world as ambassadors of Canada's service, tradition, and pride. Very nice. Okay, let's go back to the regular Canuckle, so I'm ready for tomorrow. And let's move on to Cladder. Alright, so puzzle 1189, here we go. Oh, that might do it. That's for you, Losh, if I did it. 15.8, no, 16, oh, 16.6 seconds. Almost. Almost it. Okay. There we go. So close, but I think that's the method I need to do to break my record. Alright, let's move on to Wordamid. We're starting with out, which is a great start. Let's see if we can add a letter each time and build this up to at least 7 letters, which is the one I think I'll probably check out. But if it's going well, then I'll just keep going. So out, you can do outs, route, yeah, let's do route, turbo, okay, brought, no, it's not long enough, B-R-O-U-T. That B's going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, let's go back one. Let's do routes. Okay, I like that better. Trouser. Trousers. Okay. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good for right now. Okay, let me know how you did, and let's move on to stacked. Alright, stacked, we have canter, copper, guide, walk, gallop, ginger, trot, auburn, carrot, grateful, burgundy, escape or escort, beet, radish, and turnip. Well, ginger, turnip, radish, beet, and carrot are all garden vegetables that you can grow. You can guide someone, you can escort them. Gallop, walk, and trot is to move, or you can canter too. Okay, so I think that's the group of 4. The canter, the walk, the trot, and the gallop. Grateful. What's grateful go with? Burgundy. Yeah, these are things you grow in the garden, I think. Yeah. Canter, walk, gallop, and trot, different ways that a horse can move. escort and guide is the 2. Maybe burgundy is a type of, how would I even, orangey brown, I guess? Red hair shades. Oh, okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Guide and escort is to show the way, and grateful is by itself. Alright, reverse rainbow. Yay! Alright, let's move on to categories. So we have hot, pudding, rice, track, soup, soy, hoisin, barbecue, or BBQ, ribs, pursue, noodle, accompany, chase, burger, corn, and hot dog. Hot sauce, hoisin sauce, barbecue sauce, soy sauce. You can pursue someone, you can track them, you can chase them, you can noodle them maybe, accompany them, maybe. Burger, hot dog, corn, and ribs. It's just to follow someone, I guess. Yeah. Burger, corn, hot dog, and ribs. Things you'd have at a barbecue. And pudding, rice, soup, and noodle. Chicken noodle, chicken soup, egg pudding, egg rice, egg soup, egg noodle. I don't know, something that goes before these words. Common instant food. Okay, there was no blank anything. It was just common instant foods. Maybe things you microwave, right? Or things you just open and take the lid off and eat, right? All right, let's go on to CrossHerd. So we have puzzle 107, unruly crowds, mobs, relative by marriage, uncle, probably an uncle, fill with fear, no, games before the final, semis, abbreviation on a building's cornerstone before a year, established, blank piggy, Miss Piggy, oh this is in-law, not uncle, just in-law. Okay, so Miss Piggy, Muppet after Kermit's heart, a single time is once, point the finger at is blame, Bollywood costumes are saris, and point on a compass is west. So I believe the only one I didn't see was scare, which is filled with fear, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, 39 seconds, very, very nice. Let's move on to our Atlantic games, starting with Bracket City. Alright, so June 23rd, Ben Gross, here we go. Alright, blank jerker, tear jerker, I believe is the phrase. Blank and tear, wear and tear. Something the weary lack, it is said, and the weary could really use. Sleep. Rest, because it's kind of wrestling, rest. ATM code for short is a pin, kind of wrestling where you can get pinned while seated. Oh, arm wrestling maybe? Pin. Arm wrestling. An arm and a leg. Okay, that's a phrase. An arm and a leg is costly. Okay, blank does it. Easy does it. Word before easy or hard at a diner. Easy over, hard over? I don't know. Okay, a leap of blank, a leap of faith. No longer hungry. Full? Because it's successfully executed. Okay. In favor of pro. Yeah, improvised. Improvised to bookmark with ear, dog ear. Successfully executed the most basic trick as a dog exam. I think it's a dog exam. Oh no, it doesn't go. It's not dog exam. There's something else in between. So dog. Successfully executed the most basic trick as a dog. I don't know. But I'm sure this is easy. Easy does it. Okay, word before easy or hard at a diner. Head of the government department. Yeah, so it is over. I haven't heard hard over as a term, but I understand what they mean. Head of a government department in certain places, or a member of the clergy in certain faiths. The college board head of a government department in certain places. The college board add something. The first administer? Oh, it's a minister. The college board administers the first blank exam. Successfully executed the most basic trick as a dog. Fetch, sit. The most basic trick. It's not fetch. Sit, bark, heel, stay, sat. Oh, SAT. There we go. All right, bracket city. I'm the puppet master. No additional keystrokes. No incorrect guesses. That was June 23rd, 1926. All right. I gotta tell you, coming up with SAT as a Canadian was a bit of a hard one, but I got there in the end. Alright, let's see what other games we can do today. Okay, let's go to Fluxis. Alright, June 23rd, here we go. Alright, so spatula is the starting word. Alternating vowel consonant. So A, AT, abate, abates. Well, I can start with, okay, let's start with LA. Latent, no. Laden? No. Is that going to work? Yeah, it should. Okay. Two vowels. Let's start with the D-E-N. Density. Okay. Nouns, starting with Y, ending with S. Okay. Nouns. Y. Yellow. Yellowstones? Yellows. Okay, I didn't mean to end it there, but I guess that's where it ended. So that's 7 overlaps. Fair enough. Cool. All right, let's go back to the games, and what else haven't I done yet? I I guess it's just stacks. Let's end with stacks. All right, June 23rd, here we go. So we have calorie, homily, throne, and uncle. Okay, so let's start with calorie. Is that going to work? No. Okay, that's not the one. Homily. Doesn't look good. Throne. Nope. Uncle. That doesn't look good either. Bathrobe. That does look good. Okay, let's drop that. Okay, so calorie has to go like this. That's chlorine. Uncle's really short though, so maybe it goes next. It goes at the end. No. Homily. Homily's next. Maybe it is this. Bathrobe, chlorine. O-I. Oh, uncle becomes uncle, I think. Yeah, so let's do calorie. Okay, uncle becomes uncle. Okay. And then homily over here becomes, I think I messed that up. Chlorine. Let's undo the last drop here. Uncle, I guess, goes one over. Oh, I messed up. So this is, there we go. 6 drops. All right, so it's bathrobe, chlorine, ounce, mill, and the Y's by itself. Yeah, I just overlooked that. I thought it was weird that uncle would become uncle. I didn't think they'd do that, and they didn't. Okay, I'm going to send you to the outro. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching the video. If you're interested in subscribing to the channel to never miss an upload and to see more great word game action, please feel free to do so. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers, which would allow us to do a lot of different things on the channel that we can't do up until now. With that said, I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.